Or a life coach, if you're CEO or if you're an entrepreneur, it's always most difficult for these people to go and ask for help or to admit that something's not working. In the last 2 weeks, a lot of doubts were coming up, a lot of insecurities. After the session, I feel a lot lighter. I feel a lot more supportive, a lot more ready to confront, like new found energy getting things done in my way, and to knowing that it is what I'm doing, I'm working my truth and I'll get it done. Whatever the challenges, the obstacles, that's what you bring, KY. You're a very authentic energy. You have a way of connecting and seeing and looking at what you're being told and being that kind of counselor or therapist or practitioner to help the person that's stuck. My name is Alex Stefania Castro. I am a business person, serial entrepreneur, but I'm also an energy healer to serve humanity.
How were you feeling before the session?
I'm a very optimistic person. To be an entrepreneur, you have to be optimist. You have to believe in yourself. In the last 2 weeks, a lot of doubts were coming up and a lot of insecurities about what am I really doing? What should I be doing and how I was doing? Uncertainty of who I really am and what I am doing.
After the session, how were you feeling after that?
After the session, probably you can tell in my physical appearance, I feel a lot lighter. I feel a lot more supportive, a lot more ready to confront, like new found energy getting things done in my way, and to knowing that it is what I'm doing, I'm working my truth and I'll get it done. Whatever the challenges, the obstacles. It doesn't matter if you're a business person or a life coach. Typically, if you're in the business community and you're successful, if you're CEO or if you're an entrepreneur, you have this very strong confidence. And obviously, you always need to have some ego because ego is driven. But it's always most difficult for these people to go and ask for help or to admit that something's not working and one needs an outside person to come in and maybe change it up. But we always think we can do it ourselves. But it is actually very important to have somebody, a third party, come into you because you cannot see yourself. You see all the trees, but not the woods. But you need actually somebody outside that can help you and look at the small things that you might have overseen to help you and direct you into that way. And that's, I think, the biggest challenge for successful people to admit they can't fix it on their own. And I think that's what you bring, KY, because not only of you a very authentic energy, but you have a way of connecting and seeing and looking at what you're being told and being that kind of counselor or therapist or practitioner to help the person that's stuck and seeing with little small things and details to change it. And sometimes just the very little things. Most people think it has to be something big to change. What it's not the big things. It's the small, subtle things that need to be changed. And those are the most difficult to find out on yourself. And I think that's what you are very excellent in, seeing what it needs to be, like fine-tuning a race machine to see the little things that have to be adjusted to make profound and big impacts. So thank you, KY. So actions are 1, 2, 3 things that I was unsure about. And I was a little bit procrastinating because of that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to attack that right away. There you go. Boom, done. And the other thing is that I'll change the whole methodology of the new project I'm going to do. I know it is the right way. So I'm just going to do it because that'll have the most profound effect.
Beautiful, beautiful. Awesome. High five.
There you go. There you go.
Okay. And if you could describe it in probably 2 sentences, what was the process like?
It was very uplifting. It went deep. So you have to play full out. You have to admit and play full, as in everything in life. If you only do it halfway, it's not going to have an effect. So if you do full out and you commit to playing full out or committing to full out, the process, at first, of course, a little restrained, a little fear because you're going into being your child, that your inner child, trying to see what's going on, a little apprehensive. But if you do that, it is actually a very easy and flowing and nice way to come out of it and work on whatever that issue is that you're having that has been hidden away from you or you consciously trying to ignore it and coming through from the darkness into the light. And it's a very encouraging and very uplifting process. Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful. And okay, sending more blessings, more light, more energy, and I know you're gonna crush this. Yeah.
Thanks again, KY.